Welcome to Paul Shamplina's Talking Property channel.
Hi, Paul Shamplina here, founder of Landlord Action. I've been helping landlords for 35 years. I'm also a landlord. As you know, the Renters' Rights Bill is now an act. It's a law. I think it's going to come in April next year. What does that mean? It means that obviously Section 21, the 2-month notice for non-forthgoing, periodic tenancies, you can't charge more than 1 month rent in advance. Courts are broken, it's going to take longer. What does that mean? It means landlords are going to be much more methodical and stringent when it comes to what type of tenant am I going to put in my property. Okay, so what's going to happen? Your referencing, you need to look at your referencing processes. How do you currently reference a tenant? Are you using a proper accredited referencing company to do all the referencing, which includes open banking? You know, you've really got to see affordability with tenants now has reached 40% of their wages is going towards rent. Bearing in mind they've got other bills. Have they got county court judgments? Is there a previous landlord reference? Are they working where they say they're working? A really good reference would explain all of that. Yes, if you have a letting agent that uses a referencing company, as a landlord, you are allowed a copy of that reference. So ask to see the reference before you make the decision of what tenant you want to come into your property, because you know it's going to take longer if they become a bad tenant and not pay the rent to evict the tenant. What else should you be doing to protect yourself when it comes to referencing? You should also be thinking about getting rent guarantee insurance in place. Cost-wise, it costs about £300-400, up to about £2,500-3,000 a month. So your rent is paid every single month. If you have to go to court, the legal costs are paid and you get possession of your property, but your rent's paid in the meantime so you can pay the mortgage. Rent guarantee insurance is a must. And also, think about a guarantor. If you've got a tenant coming to you as part of your terms of business, you must and want to insist on having a guarantor. You could have a tenant on lower credit. There could be a student having a guarantor that's a homeowner. Okay, or there's really good companies out there called rentguarantor.com that actually the tenant will pay for the policy and it covers the landlord if the tenant defaults. These are top tips when it comes to referencing. Protect yourself at all times. It's all about the referencing. Don't just go on a gut feeling. Cover yourself. Let me hear what you think in the comments below, and please subscribe.
Subscribe now to Talking Property.